And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel. Side Hustle Cinema here. Thanks for clicking on this video. Gonna do a little collection update for you. I got a decent amount of stuff. Most of it came last Tuesday. This Tuesday, it wasn't as big of a release day for me as I thought it was going to be. A lot of the titles that came out, like Cool Hand Luke, I am interested in, but probably wouldn't watch them right away. So I'm going to go ahead and just wait and get a little bit of a price drop. I feel like that will happen. Maybe even on eBay in about a week or so. So yeah, so just putting the pause on some of that newer stuff, but I do got a few new things to show you, a few catalog titles, and just a couple other things. So we'll jump into it. We'll start with the one new thing that I did pick up this week, and that is I did grab Midnight Run, the Shout Select 4K here. And this one does not come with a slip, and that was part of the reason why I picked it up, because I do want to go ahead and make a slip cover for it. And I've never seen the movie, actually, so I'm kind of looking forward to checking it out. I mean, it's got De Niro and Charles Grodin back in the day. I was interested to see this was spine number 3 of the line of Shout Select, so that's kind of interesting. So this one's was early in the line, and now they got a 4K to replace that Blu-ray. It is a little weird though that like this one's a collector's edition, so I thought that all collector's editions would get like a spine, or would get a slipcover rather. So I'm a little bit confused that why like Streets of Fire and this one did not get slipcovers. Is it because they're reprints? Is that why? Like the movie's been introduced before? Because it wasn't that long ago Magnificent 7 came out, and that one had a slipcover. So I don't know. I'm never quite sure as to what's getting a slip or not anymore. I thought I had it figured out, but I guess not. Wanted. This one came out. I picked this one up. And this one didn't have a slip. Now, you have seen some slips for this one that I created. I don't have any on this one right now because, currently I keep selling them, so that's also good. But Wanted was really good on 4K. I thought it looked good. It's a fun movie. They tried the whole bending the bullets thing. That was a cool gimmicky thing for this movie. But overall, it's a solid flick. It's got good action, and you could never have enough Angelina Jolie, and McAvoy's really good in that one too. So it's a cool title. It's a cool one to have. And if you want to check out my last slipcover video, that one has some slipcovers for Wanted if you're interested in that. The next title I picked up is another Scream Factory title. This one got the 4K treatment, and that is Dead Silence on 4K. I don't have it open yet, so still haven't watched it. I need to, because it's been a number of years since I watched it. A lot of people are saying how big of fans they were of this one. I wasn't the biggest fan of it when it first came out. I thought it was a little bit slow of a scary movie, of a horror movie, and I didn't necessarily find it terribly all that scary either. So I do want to rewatch it. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. So many people are saying that they really enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to giving it another watch. It probably will look really good in 4K. And there's a lot of special features to kind of dive into. So, and you know, I want to pick up all the Scream Factory 4Ks, I guess, for the most part. Here's another one. You didn't have to wait long. We got Exorcist 3 on 4K. And a lot of people are saying how good this one is, too. And this is another one that I just... I remember seeing bits and pieces of it. I remember parts of it. But I don't think I've ever actually seen this movie in its entirety. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, because people are saying how good it is, and how some people even like it more than the first. I find that a little hard to believe, but I am looking forward to watching this one. It'll be like a first time watch, and again, you know, it does have a lot of special features to dive into. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Next, I got Season 2 of Chucky. And I need to open this one because it's actually got a loose disc in there. I'm not going to shake it. I always hate when people do that. I'm hoping it's not damaged, and you know, I can just clip it back in and be all good there. But yeah, I've watched Season 2, watched it when it came on, and I'm a big fan of the Chucky TV series. I think it's excellent. I like the direction that they've went with a lot of their stuff. I think it's been a good companion piece to the movies, and yeah, I love that it's breathed, you know, some new life into that Chucky franchise. Looking forward to that documentary coming out, Living with Chucky. I'll be picking that one up as well. But yeah, you know, I grabbed part 1 with the slipcover, so I got part 2. That steelbook that was available overseas looks amazing. To anyone who got that, congratulations. I thought about it, just didn't end up pulling the trigger on that one. So the next one I grabbed is another Scream Factory title. This one, probably not as many people checked it out, and that is Demon of Paradise, and it's got a pretty cool cover artwork, and you see the monster down here. That is the monster from the movie. It's a monster movie, and it's basically about some dynamite fishermen who, off the coast of, you know, the Hawaiian Islands, somewhere around there, you know, they're using dynamite to fish, and ends up waking up this creature from the Black Lagoon type monster who comes up and starts dealing with some of the fishermen. And then there's also a big, like a resort, and a lot of people are showing up for that. And even the owner is trying to take advantage of the killings, the stuff that's going on, and sort of promoting this monster to try to get the business going, you know, get more people out there chasing this thing around like it's, you know, Bigfoot or something like that, Loch Ness Monster. And, you know, there's a scientist there who's studying breeds of animals, and the local sheriff who, you know, he's got a past. He's given up the big city life because he had a run-in with a serial killer, and they're all thrown together. Of course, there's, you know, more dynamite fishing guys, and they've got like a mob connection that end up playing a part in this as well. It's actually got a pretty big cast on it. The effects of the monster are okay. They weren't great. There is one scene that I saw where, you know, literally you can see like the human eye, like, you know, you can see like the human skin and then the eyeball, and you know, you can just tell it's a suit. That was actually, you know, kind of laughable, but I enjoyed it for what it was. This is new 2K scan. I thought it looked, you know, pretty good, but it would be hard recommending that movie for the price that it is. Honestly, if it's a $15 movie, like $14.99, or maybe even $17.99 or something like that, I would recommend it all day long, because I thought it was kind of fun. But for the price that they usually want for these exclusives, it's a bit of a hard recommendation. But yeah, it's not terrible. So you could definitely check it out and probably have a good time with it if you like monster movies. If my eye appears like all red or something, man, my allergies have been acting up like crazy. The pollen levels are ridiculous right now. I don't know if they're bad where you guys live, but it's super bad here, and I've just been so allergic to everything, having allergic reactions like crazy. It's been not very much fun. That is the springtime, though. Next movie I got is The Fan, and it took me forever to get this one in. Tried to get it twice from Amazon and had issues. Ended up just ordering it from Orbit. Just needed to get it in. Get that slip cover in the collection. Love this movie too. It's an excellent movie. You know, you got De Niro and Snipes. De Niro plays like this psychotic super fan. And I love the twist in this movie. You know, it's not like a big twist as far as like revealing anything. Like by the time the twist comes, you already know that De Niro is a psychopath, and you know just from this movie being made that, of course, there's going to be, you know, some altercations and a big showdown eventually. But the twist that comes is just one of those that, and I'm not going to spoil it, but the twist that comes is one of those that was subtle, but it just tells you how nuts De Niro is, and it's one of my favorite twists because of that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe people are going to be watching this for the first time, so I won't spoil it. But what a great movie this one is, and you know, glad to have it in the collection. Really glad. Great thriller. Got another one here. Hallowed Be Thy Name. And picked this one up on the cheap, and it's another, you know, blind buy, hoping to find a hidden gem out there. The reason I picked it up is because of the back. It looked like had a bunch of kids, you know, kids and teenagers, and I thought, oh, this one could be fun. Oddly enough, it's about a like a wishing well type cave that you go in, you make an offering, and you make a wish, and you hope that good things happen for you. But you know, there's also like a spear monster, you know, type deal that that the kids got to deal with. There's some kids in the beginning, you know, they're young kids. They were actually pretty decent actors. But the teenagers that's, you know, that's what this movie's mostly about, are pretty bad. Very short movie too. It's only about 60 minutes. 60 like to 70 minutes or so. Very short, and just not very good. I'm not going to recommend it, but it was another cheap kind of, I don't know, just hoping to find something great. Thought I had more of these titles, but I've been slowly converting my DVDs that I still have on my shelf to Blu-ray, and one of the reasons why I picked up Coyote Ugly, I know I had a few more. I'll show them in another video, but yeah, Coyote Ugly just went on sale on blu-ray.com. I'm keeping my eye out for these, picking them up, trying to replace a few of these DVDs that I have. Slowly trying to phase those out of my collection, really. I think when it's all said and done, I'll have probably about 100 DVDs left in my collection. And all the others, I may still have them physically, but I won't really count them toward my collection. But they'll mostly just be packed away, sort of in storage. I know I have about 300 to 400 already, like boxed up. I really don't count those as part of my collection, because I can't get to them and I'm not 100% sure what's in the box. And finally, the last movie that I picked up was Terrifier 2. Went ahead and grabbed it on Blu-ray. They had it at my Walmart. Up until now, that really only had the DVD there. And I wasn't ever really sure what one I was going to get. I was wanting to get the 4K edition. I was waiting to see if the price was going to drop on that one. Because I'd seen this one. And, was just kind of waiting for the best deal. And honestly, I just saw it in store, so I grabbed it. I really liked what they were able to do with this movie for that low budget. That makes me raise my standards, raise the bar a little bit for some of these other movies that I watch. But it does have some flaws to it. It's got a few issues, different things that I'm not a big fan of. But overall, I enjoyed the movie pretty good. And I'm glad to get it in the collection. I might double dip and pick up that new Steelbook. And, at least this one does have a nice slipcover. And that's always nice to have in the collection. And so, it's all good. I do have some stuff ordered already for next week. So I got some cool titles for next week coming, including that House of 1,000 Corpses box set. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on that one. Probably do a full review on that. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you were unsubscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. I did pass 1,000 subscribers. I will have some details on giveaways and a celebration live stream. I'm just waiting on a new laptop to get here, and I want to get that set up and stuff before I do my live stream. Because right now mine sort of struggles a little bit. It kind of whistles and hums and stuff, and I want something a little bit better quality when I do my live stream. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, keep watching those movies, and I'll see you on the next one.